Hello everybody! Today we're going to create three-dimensional orange slices. So I have a toilet paper roll, and you can use paper roll or paper towel roll. But what basically you want to take some scissors and you want to add two of these together. So just cut down a little line about the size of your thumb. And then you want to take your scissors, maybe a little bit more so you could turn your scissors. And you just want to try to cut as straight as you can in this circle to try to get a pretty clean cut and end up on the side. You want to do it again because you want to double these up, and it looks like this may actually create three oranges. All right, so once you get them cut off, you want to just kind of shape up the edges and trim off anything that might be a little ragged or sharp. And you want to do that for both of them. This one's okay. Once you've got that, you want to take your hot glue gun and some kind of a clamp. And basically, you want to add a little bit of glue. Connect these two. Take your clamp so that it clamps into place, and then you want to do the same thing on the other side. So just a little bit of hot glue. Go ahead and join them together. And at this point, you could probably take the clamp from the bottom and use it to clamp what you just glued. All right, so I'm just going to hold that off to the side, and we'll go ahead and make another one. So really important that you create your circles with the one that you have, and probably just want to number it so you can remember which one it was. And yeah, so we'll do it again. Actually, those are perfect. Okay, so that will be number 2, but we want to glue number 3. All right, so once you've got those all glued, and if you have a paper towel holder, you can even make more. So I'm just going to write number 2 on the inside and 2 on the outside. All right. I actually want to go back and just cut off a little bit of the different size edges. There we go, that's pretty decent. All right, and you want to trace from the outside. So it's a little tricky because they're kind of bendy. So you can just try to do the outside. Make it just a little bit sharper. And then I'm just going to create a nice round guesstimation of what I think that outside perimeter is. I'm just going to erase some of the messy lines just so I don't get confused. And try to make it a circle. All right, so we need to do two because we're going to do one on each side. And we'll do it again. All right, it's pretty messy. Get another little line in there. All right. And it's okay if they're just a little bit bigger. It's better to be bigger than smaller. All right, so that is number 2. And then we want to go ahead and do a number 3. So first, let's go ahead and clean up our edges a little. And we'll write number 3 inside. All right, that one's super lopsided. That's okay. Like I said, it's tricky, but you have to go in like little increments and then kind of fake out the circle based on what you have. Erase any of the potential wrong lines. All right, so we've got 3 different batches of orange slices. All right, so we are not going to need our hot glue gun for a while, so I'm going to just unplug it and we'll heat it back up later. So I've got a little bit of white and a little bit of orange, and these are the colors that I'm going to use. Just get a little bit more white on my palette. All right. And I think I'll use this brush. All right. So these are the colors I'm working with. So just a nice orange and just a little white. I'm going to take 2 scoops, 2 big scoops of this and a little dab of that orange. And take another scoop, reallocate it. And another scoop just to reallocate it. So I've got lighter to darker for this, and you kind of want to create this little inside circle. I'm going to start to kind of build up little orange slices. I'm kind of creating like a wagon wheel. All right, I'm going to go into that light color. Just streak it out. And we can build up with a little bit of white and just kind of create those sectioned off little slices. All right, so I've recreated where my lines are. I'm just going to do this to all of them and basically just lightly figure out where all the lines go. All right, and then you want to go ahead and you want to paint the rind. So I'm just going to add a little bit more orange. And just start to paint the outside ring. And you might have to go in sections, maybe paint half of it, set it down, paint the other half, set it down. Perhaps take your clip and let it dry. Although you can use this to paint a little bit more. And if you have hot glue, that's okay, just paint over it. All right, so we'll just set that aside. We'll make a little bit more of that light color. And a little bit more of that mid color. And a little bit more of that darker color. And we'll do the same thing for this one. Create the lines. Alright, so we'll go back to painting the rims. I kind of forgot about those. So first things first, we want to go back to this one, which is a little drier. And we'll pick up this orange color and just fill it in. And we'll just set it off to the side. And okay, we'll paint number 2. Alright, so once you're done painting the rims and the inside, we're just going to let everything dry for a little bit. So let it dry. Alright, so I've let these dry for a little bit, and I'm going to add another little layer and create some more details. So just put these off to the side. And I'm going to go back into the white and kind of create some more little lines coming through. I'm also going to go ahead and start to create this curve that's going to be on the outside edge. All right, so once you've got your orange slices built up, we can go back into some of the orange color that we had from earlier. So I added a little bit of white to this, and I'm going to add a little touch of yellow to warm this up a little. All right, maybe like 3 touches and some more white. I just really want to warm this orange up. I'm just going to kind of go back over some of these areas, maybe get a little closer to the white lines. Keeping my shape and also allowing some of that undercolor to show through. All right, so what I did right there is I'm kind of outlining everything again because this I want to be part of the rind when we adhere it. I'm just kind of going around the color that I have, just to kind of create that little rind. It is very possible that it could get cut out, so see how it goes. All right, so once you've got those pretty much on painted, we are going to go ahead and go back over the rinds, and I want to use my bigger brush for this, and we'll just kind of texture a little bit along the outside edge. So I'm using that lighter yellow color, and I'm just kind of stippling on the outside, just to give it that illusion of orange peel. So I just have that slight illusion of orange peel. Okay, I'll move on to the next one. All right, so we're just gonna let those dry for a little bit before we cut them out. And I do want to figure out, let's see, that's number 2 and that's number 1, so that makes number 3. All right, so we're just gonna let this dry for a little bit. Okay, so once you've painted everything and you've let it dry and you've created your number 2, number 1, number 3, we're going to cut these out. So I'm just going to section them off because I've got number 3 over here, and I've got number 2, and I've got number 1. So they're all sectioned off, and we're ready to go ahead and cut them out. Okay, so now they're all cut out. You just want to make sure the numbers correspond with all the parts. And I'm just taking an extra leftover paper to use so that I can hot glue this. I'm going to take my rim and my actual orange slice and face it down. Get my hot glue. And we're going to go around the circle about where the rim or the rind is going to actually sit. And we'll just hold it in place. Now I want to take the hot glue and I want to go on the inside of where that rim is on the bottom. And I just want to make sure that it has an extra secure area of adhesion. I'm just kind of sorting it into place, checking out the other side, making sure that the glue, ouch. So once I have it all adhered, I want to really make sure that it's pretty sound, structurally sound. And I'm just going to put this off to the side and work on all the other ones. All right, so put it off to the side. So now I've finished the one side, I want to do the other side. So I want to see how it fits. And then I want to take the glue and go around the rim, making sure that it doesn't fall on the outside, that if it does drip, it drips on the inside. And I've left enough overlap so that when it adheres on, it should line up with some room to cut. So just carefully place it, watch the hot glue, and then just kind of touch it into place. And hold it, make sure the glue sets in. All right, pretty good. Now we'll go ahead and start working on all the other ones. So put this off to the side. Alright, I have now finished them and I want to trim off a little of the outside edges. So, using your scissors, just go ahead and start cutting all the excess from both sides off of each orange slice. So once you've finished your slicing your oranges in a whole nother way, you just want to take off the trash and just put it off to the side, and there you have your orange slices. And there we have it, you guys, the final product. So orange slices in an orange tree. Pretty fun project, pretty quick and easy. Just takes a little time, effort, and energy. Anyway, you guys, if you like this video and you do this project, please like, share, and subscribe. It will do the channel a world of good. And, tell a friend about it if you had a good time with this. But if you like it, share, subscribe. I'll keep doing more of these videos. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.